name is Ray. I'm an artist. I'm going to briefly show you how to draw glares on windows. Now, what you want to do first is just get your basic window shape like a square. Okay, let's say this is a window. Now, all glare is light basically bouncing off the window or the reflection of something in the window. Let's say right now we're just dealing with basic light. The way you would illustrate that is by having the window itself. Let's make it a full window with a frame and everything. And in illustration, the glare could simply be illustrated as lines. Like in this case, this is a plain window. You can see through it fine. What you want to do is put these little lines here. These little lines show that there's a glare coming off the window. Now, in a typical window illustration, the window would be a little bigger and the lines would be a little thinner, but they would take up essentially the whole area. Now, depending upon the type of drawing you're doing, it depends on how many of these lines you want to actually show, because there are certain angles that will show all the lines, and there are certain angles that just might show 2 or 3 of the lines, depending upon what you're doing. Another example, I would say, of glare on a window is, let's say this, let's do a smaller window right here. This is the window, and you can see glare on a window, but not necessarily all the time in the form of lines. Sometimes it's in the form of shapes. Sometimes it's in the form of the actual reflection. But for this simple drawing, let's just say we're doing just the shapes. Like, okay, here's an example. You're looking this way at the window, and there's a reflection of something that you can't quite make out, but there's an outline of it. And you can even also add the lines in as well. So this is very basic. Okay. So here we have a more extreme example with a lot of lines. This is a smaller example with basically shapes as opposed to the lines. So that is how you would draw glare from a window in sketching.